Yes, I also watched it, and I also have opinions. Hey yo, welcome back to another episode of the Jimi Priceless Show, the weekly YouTube show hosted by your boy Jimi Priceless. We out here, episode 40. Boom, midlife crisis vibes. We made it to 40. Shout out to everyone that's been tuning in and enjoying the content. Make sure that you subscribed. Make sure that you drop a like, drop a comment. Keep engaging or start engaging with the channel if you haven't yet. So yeah, for this episode, what's the talk of the town? Squid Game. So for those who don't know, it is a Korean series that dropped I think maybe 3 weeks or so ago. It just caught on, in the Western world. People have been going crazy. It's the top watched series, breaking all kinds of streaming records and shit. And it's basically kind of like these broke people just playing games for money. But then, all the games, they got to do some fucked up shit. Like somebody, every time, for each game, people die, basically. So that's kind of like this moral conflict within playing this Squid Game thingy. But, you can check out the trailer for a better idea. I'm just here to give my thoughts on it. So I first saw it on Netflix, for a while, but I was like, I had whatever Korean shit. Because the first visuals I saw from it was that giant ass doll from the green light, the red light game. So I was like, oh, so I just saw just a still of that. So I thought, oh, some animation shit. So I never really bothered again. So then I start seeing the headlines, people saying it's a top watch thing. Then I start seeing all the memes pop up. So I'm like, it's kind of like a trendy thing. So I'm not really gonna get into it, Because I looked up what it's about and it didn't seem something I would be interested in that much to go watch it. If it's Korean thing, gotta read subtitles and all of that kind of shit. So then and it's not about the reading the subtitles that's the problem. It's mostly because I don't know how well they translated it. There's actually some chick that came out and was like, oh no, the subtitles weren't 100% accurate. So yeah, I didn't want to get a product that was, not done well, or missed context or certain ideas because the translation wasn't, up to par. But yeah, so eventually my girlfriend watched it and then made me watch it. So I was like, fuck it, and I gotta watch this shit. But after watching it, it is actually a really good series. I see the hype about it. It's a real. There's a side kind of mystery detective vibe going on there to figure out who's behind it, and then there's a twist at the end, kind of. So yeah, so if you have a spare, I think 8.5 hours total, go watch Squid Game, I guess. Because like I said, I thought it was a cool series. Although the main character, spoiler alert, or go watch the shit, or don't watch the shit. I don't. But spoiler alert, I'm not gonna be keeping secrets on this podcast, YouTube show episode. But the main guy, who kind of turns out to be the hero of the story, this guy's actually a piece of shit. I don't fuck with this guy. I hope they kill him off in the first episode if there's a season 2. I hope they kill him off in the first episode. So this guy's basically down on his luck, typical loser guy, has no money, lives with his mother, blah blah blah. So then, obviously he gets a chance to play Squid Game and come rich, give his family a better life, etc., etc. But before that, there's the scene where he bets money on the horses, wins the money, loses that money, a chick kind of pickpockets him, and then can't remember how, but somehow he gets money again, right? So instead, he's like, nah, I'm not going to use this money constructively. I'm going to go play this claw machine game and try to win my daughter a gift. And he's just spending money trying to win the gift. And I'm like, this guy's a fucking idiot. So then he goes, with a shitty claw machine gift and gives it to his daughter, and they have to eat like, I don't know what they have to eat, but it's not like, nothing nice, that you would expect to give your daughter on a birthday. So then, gets caught up in the squad game. Shit happens. And then there's this one game where he plays against this old man, some Marvel game, but the old man like is losing his shit. Like, this man has dementia or some shit for this particular scenario. So then he like tries to take advantage of this man to like win this Marvel game, man. So then the man like figures him out. He's like, nah, I know what you're trying to do, finessing ass motherfucker. But he lets him win it, man. So he's like, alright, cool. Then the next game, his brother, they have this game where you have to jump on. There's two sets of like glass platforms, and one is like glass, so it can't hold the weight of a human, and the other one is tempered, so it can. So then you don't know. So the person in front is kind of like the guinea pig. So then time's running out for them to get over. His brother then pushes some other guy. He falls through the glass to his death, and then he must not know, oh shit, I gotta jump the other way. So then he's like, what, angry at his brother, like, how could he do that? Killing this man, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, but you just tried to finesse an old ass man that you thought, was bonkers and, means that he had to die, but now you're like angry at your brother, like, fuck you, actually. So yeah, at that point, I just stopped investing any energy into this man. I was like, fuck this guy, I hope he dies. So that's one critique, the main character is a pussy ass motherfucker. Even at the end, he wins squad game, he gets all the money. Then he sees some other guy also being recruited to play squad game. He goes to the guy, he gets like that card with the number, he phones. So then he's like literally on the plane to see his daughter, who moved to America. And then the squad game people's like, yo, you don't want no smoke, just keep it moving. And then he's like, nah, you know what? Fuck seeing my daughter and being happy. Let me go figure out who's behind squad game. And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy is just a piece of shit. So yeah, fuck the main guy, whatever his name is. Then, secondly, there's like, this whole detective plot, because this policeman, his brother went missing, and then he like infiltrates the island where the squad games are happening, and he, figures out who the person is, blah, blah, blah. So then, yeah, so that part I didn't really care for, because when they set it up, it's like all the people that died during the games, they end up getting their organs harvested. So for me, it's like, I've seen these people die in horrific ways, so I really don't. So seeing the organs being harvested is kind of like I'm not really upset about that. I don't really care about these people. They're the losers anyway. So yeah, I wasn't really much into the whole figuring out who it is really, because it turns out that it's this detective's brother. He's actually like one of the people that's behind it. So yeah, I don't really care much for that part. Like the school that they added a day. But I watch it mainly for the games part, just to see like what the games actually are and like how they end up winning, and what the dynamic is between the players. But yeah, there's that also that I thought was cool. And then what else? Oh, also shout out to the series, for kind of like breaking the norm. Like every famous Korean thing that we've seen has been like super attractive people. So shout out to the creators of the series for just breaking that stereotype, because there are some dogs in this fucking show. Probably not in real life, probably just, camera framing and lack of makeup to make these actors look like shit, some of them. So, shout out to them for, making it a bit more realistic, I guess. So yeah, Squid Game, good old time. Let me know your thoughts, if you haven't seen it yet, I've spoiled the ending for you, so my bad. But yeah, if you watched it, let me know what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. If you're looking forward to a season 2, because apparently there is no set like foundation for a season 2, but I mean, it's a highly successful show, so I don't see why there wouldn't be. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Squid Game. And thank you so much for tuning in to the Jimi Priceless Show. I'll be back next week with another episode. Let me know what you want to hear about, though. But till then, see you guys. I'm out.